I promised you a video on the crafting helper. So I was at work today. I came back. I just wanted to see what's been happening. And it looks like it's working. So Jumpshoot got a judge. Congratulations. Clap. And then Jumpshoot got a Schwarber. Clap. Crafting helper is great. Liam got a Bobby Witt rare. Very nice. Fire emoji. Soto for Jumpshoot. I got a Ramirez here. All right, so it looks like y'all did pretty well. I see a Bobby Witt. Let's see, anybody here? Yep, Judge, Ohtani, Mookie Betts. All right, so y'all did pretty well. So how does the crafting helper work? You get the clues, you go into the crafting helper, and you put the clues in, and the clues give you division, they give you position, and then the crafting helper narrows down who's going to fall into those categories. So to get to the crafting helper, you go to Lucian's links channel here in the Discord. You go to the Sorare MLB crafting helper, call that up. And when you bring this up, he's got full directions on how to do it. First thing you need to do is make a copy because this version is view only. File, make a copy. You name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it My Crafting Helper. Perfect. Make a copy. And then it's just about following the directions on the direction sheet. So we've made our copy. We can find this anytime. We're gonna star this, put it in our bookmarks. Just know that you're gonna have to authorize the script the first time you use it, just like any of our sheets. But that'll pop up. You don't even have to worry about it. So before starting crafting session, update your player pool and prices. You go to menu, Sorare, update player pool and prices. It's going to run the script. So it's going to authorize. You go through this procedure. You click advanced. You go down to go to untitled project. It says it's unsafe. It's safe. These are our scripts. Click the select all. Continue. Now it's given it permission. We can go back and do it. Run that script. And it says it takes 2 to 3 minutes. And so when this gets done, updates your tiers. All right. Data extraction complete. Now it says go to the crafting sheet, set your filters in row 5. Crafting sheet. All right. Now we can reset this. There it is. See these drop downs, right? So if you have position clues, it'll ask you and you fill it in. You tell it what slot to put what position in. If you have division clues, you tell it what slot to put the division in. And then when you put all those in, it's going to come up with the players that fit those criteria. And then you can make a decision on which slot you want to choose based on the players that are possibly in that slot. All right, so let's see it in action. I have 6,400. I'll do a couple here for you. Hopefully we get a room where we can use some clues. Here are the clues. Division, position. Those are the main two. I don't have any best 5 clues, so this just keeps the best 5 cards and gets rid of the other 5. And then highest ranked, reveal. Now, I'm trying to think when you would use this. I think if you got a T2 or higher room, you could tell if you got a star in it with this. If you got anything else, I don't really think it's worth using. All right, let's see if we can get something other than a standard room here. First draw, standard. I don't really want to use clues here. I guess I could use the highest rank here, see if there's a star somewhere in here. If there is, then I would use the position in the division to try to narrow it down. So let's do it. Let's see what the highest rank in this room is. All right, so I use my 10 clues. I have 34. Or you can use 300 essence to also do this if you don't have the clues. Highest rank is 4 stars, so I'm not going to use the division and position here. We're just going to guess. My favorite player growing up was Ron Gant. He wore number 5, so I'm going to go with number 5. We're going to confirm, and we got Jordan Leisure. So not a great first try, and that was not a good room. Well, great start. Claim him. All right, let's try again. We're hoping for something other than a standard room. Standard. Not going to use the highest rank. Let's pick 5 again. Brendan Doyle. Usable. Not great, but usable. Anybody good in this room? Drake Baldwin, but he's a catcher. Nope, not really. All right, take our Brenton Doyle. Let's try again. This one's a T2 or higher. All cards, special T2. All right, so this is where we need to go into our sheet, right? We're going to use our clues because everything's decent. So we're going to figure out what we have. First, we're going to use division. All right, then we're going to use position. Do we want to use highest rank here? Does it make sense to do that? No. I don't think so. Let's show you how the helper can help you. East. So division is AL East for the first 3, AL West 5, NL Central, and AL East. And positions. We'll go from the back. So we have a relief pitcher here. I'm not going to pick that one. We have a first baseman. We have another first baseman. Slot 7, I have a starter. Slot 6, I have a starter. And here we have catcher, third base, first base, relief pitcher, outfield. All right. So we should be all set. We got 6 minutes here. We got plenty of time. Filter players. Oh, almost didn't put that on. So you got to tell it what kind of room you're in. You're in specialty 2, limited. Go. So it looks like the best player in this room is Corbin Carroll. Could get a Scooble, Alonso, or Vlad here. Certainly don't want Alejandro Kirk taking relief pitchers. Matt Olson, Tatis, Jackson Merrill would be fine with me. But it looks like Carroll's the best option, and it's slot 5. So we'll stick with our slot 5. But you can see who the players are in these tiers with this breakdown. And I think I'm going to go here and hope for a Carroll. Door prize of Tatis. Jackson Merrill would be fine. The other guys would be kind of disappointing. Let's give it a shot. Outfield, NL West. Bingo. Nick Castellanos. Well, bummer. Right? Why is Nick Castellanos a 4-star? Anyway. All right, let's try again. Standard. Well, 5's working so well, we might as well stick here, right? Oh, 38-year-old Jake DeGrom. Better than some options here. Let's claim him. What do we got left? Well, I think we're going to be able to make Essence pretty easily this year, so we'll just keep going. Hopefully get one more special room before we're done. Another standard. Nolan Shonwell. Oh, he homered. Yeah, not much in that room. All right, last one. And another standard. All right. Well, I'm going to save my clues. Jared Triolo. And, oh, there's a judge in that room. Damn. Well, not great luck there, but at least you got to see how the crafting helper worked. All right, well, hopefully you have better luck than that, but that's the basics. You filter. You take a look at who is in the room you could possibly come up with. Once you put your clue or clues in these slots, then you hit filter, and then it will show you. And it was right. There was a Pete Alonso. But anyway, all right, let's reset them. And if you just wanted to see where all the tiers were right now, you could just hit filter with a standard room, and it would show you that. So here are all your stars, all your tier 1s. So, well, hopefully you have better luck than I did. Let's get this season kicked off. Thanks for watching.